Hey everyone, hi, welcome in. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hey, how are you? My name's Audrey and I'm a psychic. I know, it's strange, but I like to talk about these crime cases from my perspective, which I think is pretty interesting in today's video based on what spirits told me, but let's talk about what the evidence is because it doesn't match up. So whether you believe in psychic mediums or not, I don't care. This can be taken as entertainment or just interesting. So yeah. All right. So I want to talk about the Karen Reed case. I did one video already where I did say that I believe she did it because that's what I hear from spirit. And I do believe I've channeled John O'Keefe. When I did the last video, he came into my presence. You know, it's true. It's weird. I know. But I wanted to talk to you today because what I know from spirit does not match up at all with any of the evidence in this case at all. Yes, spirits don't change their mind. They say, yes, she did do it. She didn't know she did it when it happened, but she did do it. But to save my life, I can't find any evidence of that in any of the testimonies in this case. In my opinion, there's not enough evidence. There's nothing to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that she did it. That either she intended on doing it or accident. There's nothing there. There's nothing. No one's really giving any concrete information. You know, these injuries that John had were all, you know, like neck and up, you know, in his arm. And that's it. Back of his head, they say, could have been hit by a baseball bat, could have fallen backward and hit his head. The bites on his arm could be anywhere from a dog, a wild animal, maybe somehow the car did it, but they don't look like car marks to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm not a professional, but they don't look like they're from a car. So what's up with that? But I have no doubt what I'm hearing from spirit that she did do it. So I believe she did do it, even though there's no proof. So that's weird. But also at the same time, I don't believe that the police or friends or whomever else did anything to him. I don't think his cop friends beat him up at all. I don't think that at all. Yes, I see some shady things and some lies going on to kind of cover their own butts. But again, no evidence. So we heard her voicemail messages that night, like there were 50 some calls she made. One thing I want to say is I don't appreciate it, men, when these kind of things are thrown out into the world to say, look, she's just a crazy woman. You know what? That is absolutely a normal response to someone. Sorry, that's my husband. He's in the room. I don't want him in here, but I know he can't hear me, but yeah, he's making noise, so I apologize for that. You can't say that her messages that she left are crazy. Based on what we know, how the toxic relationship went, it's not crazy at all. I've left messages like that, and I'm sure plenty of you have too. You know, we can only take so much, and being cheated on is awful. And she probably could have said a lot worse, let's be honest. She could have said a lot worse, and maybe she did, and we just didn't get to hear those particular messages. But I don't like that being used against women because it is being used as a womanly thing by being crazy, right? Well, that's just crap. One thing I noticed, though, in those messages of hers, she doesn't sound drunk to me. She doesn't sound inebriated. She doesn't sound like she was slurring her words. To me, I didn't hear that at all. And allegedly, she was still had quite a bit of alcohol in her system. So maybe she can just hold her liquor well, but that was just something I noticed. It's like, she's so drunk. I mean, she sounds completely wide awake and with it. So to me, that didn't match up at all. And leaving crazy messages doesn't mean she's guilty in itself. You can't listen to messages like this, like hers, and say, oh, well, she was pissed at him, so yeah, she did it. So I have to disagree with that. That's it's a poor tactic in my opinion. However, I am being shown that she did do it. And I'm shown that she did it, didn't know she did it, didn't know for a long while. And over time, slowly, these memories started coming back to her. So at this point, she does know she did it. Again, this is my opinion as being a psychic, okay? I don't want to hear your rants and raves about that's not true. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm giving you my personal as a psychic information. One thing I do find curious, though, is her mannerisms in the courtroom. She is still so pissed off. And I mean, even if you were going to break up with the person, wouldn't you show some kind of emotions looking at the man's dead body there? I mean, I think I would be upset. Maybe she's immune at this point because it's, been a couple of years or whatever. I just find it odd that she looks very standoffish, which, we could take that as she's trying to prove she didn't do it. But even if she hadn't done it or didn't do it in any way and wasn't responsible in any way, I think I would still be upset. I mean, it's upsetting for anyone watching these cases, these trials, and seeing body parts and hearing what happened to the person and the condition they were in. I mean, it's just awful. So I'm just a little curious why she doesn't seem affected in any way by the pictures and listening to the specialist. So yeah, nothing makes sense to me. Nothing makes sense. And psychic or not, I don't think she can be proven guilty. I think they have to say, no, she didn't do it. Even though I know she did, they have to say no because there's not enough evidence to prove that she did do it. There's just not. I don't care. There's not. And there's no evidence saying that the cops did it. And, there's this big thing about all the police in Boston are crooked and blah, blah, blah. Well, I doubt the whole department is crooked. There's definitely always going to be crooked cops. That's for sure. That happens. A whole department, no. The whole city, no. All of Massachusetts, no. We know that's not true. Anywhere you work, there's going to be a group of people who are less than, people who don't have integrity, people who have bad motives, however you want to say it. But I don't think we can say that. I don't think we can say that it was the police, the friends. I can't see that. And I can't see so many people going in on this ploy, on this plot to unalive the man and hope for the best. No. They're not going to put their lives at risk for that. There's no way. It's just, in my opinion, there's nothing. There's nothing. So I'll be watching, as you will be watching as well. I don't sit here and watch the whole trial all day. I tend to just watch the recaps on a couple of other YouTube channels of trustworthy creators. I try and catch as much as I can, but I can't sit here for 8 hours at a time watching just her trial. So let me know what you guys think. I know it's weird. I don't know. You're either going to hate it, this video, or you're going to love it. I don't know. But if you don't agree with me, that's fine. Just, don't be an ass, because you put out, whatever you put out is what you get back. Just saying. So be careful. Be nice. That's what I'm saying. You can disagree with me, but be respectful. All right, you guys, take care. I'll see you real soon. If you want to see me behind the scenes in my real life, check out my other channel, Audrey Christine. In the meantime, I'll see you guys next time. All right, take care. Ciao.
Audrey's no wizard, but she is psychic. Hit the subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Also, check out Audrey's life behind the scenes with her second YouTube channel, Audrey Christine, at Audrey Christine 58. Check the description box below for more information.